just have to wait for the
ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Good afternoon and welcome to the William Street Swap Shop.
Come on in. Welcome aboard.
Nice firm handshake.
Great to have you here.
We don't mess around with the shake too much.
Right. Usually
But why
just
not,
keep it-
experiment with different speeds.
If you slow this down to 60 frames per second, or the handshake is so fast, you will actually finally be able to see our fingers are doing tricks in the handshake.
Well, you've joined us again at 1 o'clock on a weekday.
Yep. Thanks for stopping in, taking a lunch break, or just taking a break from your regular work duties. It's great to have you here.
We invite you to forget about all the troubles in your life and the world. Crack open a bag of chips and spend the hour with us. My name is Matt.
My name is Zach.
And it's a deal.
It's a deal. My shoulder is getting tired.
Yeah?
I was really thinking I need to add sleeves to those hands come out. It's like the sleeves are rolled up when they shake.
I never noticed. Can we look at that again? Was that like a summer thing?
Might have been, yeah. It was for 100th
Do
episode.
a rare second triggering of the handshake over Zach's face.
Second triggering computer. Second trigger.
Load handshake, please. And let's go ahead and roll it. I guess we only get one per show.
Well, it does not void our contract if we do more than one, which is okay. But it's the William Street Swap Shop. We trade and our special items. We swap. We say our tagline at the beginning of every show and the end of every show is, "It's a deal." There it is.
There it is.
Now look at the
Oh,
art
we had to say it's a deal. It's a trigger.
Yeah. No sleeves. It's a deal. There you go. There it is. Well, it's great to have you here. We swap your items. We swap your goods. You can email us your items at williams.swap@gmail.com or give us a call at 413-961-4263. We entertain all sorts of interactions.
From all sorts of people. I've also noticed, can we computer load up the handshake one more time, please? And if you want to get close on either Zach or myself, we get a little nauseous during the handshake, and then we get cured as soon as it's over. Just watch, it's a little green. Here it comes. And then it clears, and then I feel better.
Oh, good.
Not sure if that shows up on everyone's laptop.
Right.
But
You can clearly see there's a distinct small filter there. I feel great now, though, because it's time to start the swap shop.
so many things going on, I don't even know where to begin today.
Bonkers.
Well, we could just jump right into...
I haven't seen this. The Getting Inboxed?
Right. It's a great...
Is it good?
It's a drawing, yeah. We have a Getting Inboxed.
Yeah.
Let's just go straight to the Getting Inbox before we get anything else. We get email from folks who have our email at williams.swap@gmail.com. They send in images, requests, ask us to host parties for them or just to attend corporate events. We have a lot of inquiries. This is just a little piece of...
Follow back on Twitter. We get
Right.
a lot of questions, people wanting us to do that.
That's right.
To get up with what they're up to on WhatsApp.
That's it. They always
follow
want...
me on that.
They're always asking just for our presence somewhere, some capacity. Hey, we're going to have a ribbon cutting down at the new Great Clips. Would love to have you there. It would be great.
And I say, well, I will have to see, but you guys are a great company, and I enjoy your haircuts. Best of luck. And then we just sort of leave it hanging
Right.
and don't show up.
I thought a new coffee shop, maybe. This actually occurred to me last night. I was thinking it'd be great to do a commercial where someone's holding a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and they go to sip it, and then it cuts to a shot over their shoulder, and it looks down, and we're inside the cup of coffee.
Not a
Either
big
we're
fan of
swimming-
this guy, honestly.
On a raft. Like, hey, you're at Jittery J's.
Yeah.
Or something like that, or Jittery Joe's, but then could also just be our reflection in a coffee. Like, you're gonna enjoy this coffee or tea.
That's some good chai.
I thought about that last night, and I thought maybe I should write that down.
Do you ever go
This came to me.
to Java Vino in your neighborhood there?
I love the Java Vino.
Java Vino is a place where you can get coffee and wine. And
I'm more
Zach
of a fan, though,
loves
to
hang
park
out.
right across from Java Vino and walk right into Manuel's.
Nice.
That's a little fun fact about me. But anyways, we
I
get
just want to
emails.
say, yeah, I was gonna, before we do anything else, I just wanted to get this out there in case something happens to me. That this is true. Right outside the studio right now, there's a bunch of expired chocolate, and yeah, and I ate it. I ate like half a bar, real good,
Yeah.
but expired. Somebody want to go get a bar so I can prove that it's expired?
Well, how bad of an expiration date? Like 2 or 3 days? Or
let's get the bar. I'll show you. Oh, we have some already.
Oh, these are straight
thank
from.
you.
I remember these. These came from our holiday.
Yeah, these are from Christmas maybe a year or two ago.
Right.
So I was like, wow, that was that good gourmet chocolate that they gave
I thought
away.
chocolate just got better with age, baby.
Can we get tight? So I'm like, yeah, it's lunchtime. I'm kind of hungry.
What are you covering up?
Ate half the bar.
Oh, this expiration date.
Tasted, pretty good. Flip it over. Take a nice long look at this label. I was like, oh, I wonder if this is organic. Sure. Oh, the cacao, yes. Asterisk, it is organic. Oh, what's this thing? Enjoy by. Let's stay tight here.
Aw, man.
June 1st.
Wow.
And what are we talking? That's a full 3 months ago.
June, July, August, almost 4.
And immediately
Next week, by Saturday, that'll be 4 months ago.
my mouth started to feel itchy and I started getting like lightheaded.
I got a mean cough.
Wow. So,
Great coffee makers though.
what happens if you
I
eat
mean-
expired chocolate?
We'll find
Maybe
out
we could have
on
a
today's
WebMD,
show.
someone that's an expert in that. Just give us a call and let us know if you think Matt, if he's looking any different or behaving weird. Hopefully, Matt, you don't pass out or have any issues, because I'd really appreciate your presence on the show today.
If you're out there and you're a chocolate poisoning expert, call us, 413-961-4263. My life might hang in the balance, and I appreciate you saving it.
Matt, you do know we have chocolate that isn't expired in the candy bowl down the hall.
Well, I'll try that next. I didn't
They
know
got
what I was getting
Crackles
into.
and Mr. Good Bars.
Oh, that's grand.
Just saying. Here's another pitch before we get to getting inboxed. If we were to do the coffee shop commercial, then we do one for Crackle or Mr. Good Bar. Hey, Mister, and everyone's saying, Mister, hey, like you're walking down the street, like, who is it? It's
Uh-huh.
Mr. Good Bar, and it's a jingle, and it's like the Planters peanut person. You're walking down the street with like a monocle, and you're really rich.
Yeah, that'd be good. I always like to imagine when there's a product with a Mr. or a Doctor in the front, I like to imagine what their name is, like Steve Goodbar,
Right.
or like Gary Pepper is Doctor
Right.
Gary Pepper.
Dr. Gary. Yeah.
Although a doctor could be a lady too, so
Right.
like
Denise.
Denise Pepper.
Yeah.
She's like a dentist or something.
Do you like Dr. Pepper? How about adding that cherry shot syrup to it?
Or wait, how about you tell me about Denise Pepper getting her PhD or you start off talking about Dr. Pepper.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to go down to the restaurant down the street, because they got a freestyle soda machine. You can get all sorts of different flavors of Dr. Pepper, my favorite drink.
Dr. Pepper, you mean Denise Pepper?
That maybe she has a drink. It's a Dr. Pepper. It's
Wait,
a sugary, like a sugary drink. It tastes really sweet and syrupy.
Well, I knew back in high school. I knew Denise Pepper. You telling me she got her doctorate?
I think that's the same one. Yeah, we're thinking of the same pepper.
Yeah, she went to she went to homecoming with you that one year.
Yeah, I
Denise
asked her.
Pepper from
I asked her out with a note. Yeah, and I said circle yes or no.
she got her
I
PhD.
remember her saying, "I'm not a big fan of Pepsi" at the party. At the Punch Bowl, she said, "I don't like Pepsi products." And she said one day she'd love to make a She said if I ever made a business, a soda, it'd taste different than this. It'd be a lot better. And you'll know it, Zach. And I to this day, I regret. I screwed that relationship up.
Yeah, she went and she started dating Derek Pibb.
Not that epic.
I ruined that relationship. And now I'm
You know, I
a
saw
host of
Derek.
a swap
I
shop.
saw Derek Pibb.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's he up to?
He's good, man. He's done a lot, really good for himself.
Right. I always
Lot of-
was a big fan of Pibb. Mr. Pibb. So you're telling me they both teamed up? Wow. I bet their family. I bet their kids. If they have, did they have kids?
Yeah,
Oh, they're set for life.
they seem super, super happy. So it probably worked out for the best that you guys didn't make it in the long run.
Yeah.
Derek is a fun guy. Love golfing with him, and it's got a cool car.
I wonder how they met.
I don't know. I think it was that date that you blew when you were in the drunk tank.
Right.
Back
How
when you
about
used
that?
I used to have a dark past. I don't want to talk about it, but those were my days when I was a little bit more younger and wild. Now she's moved on to better people, and I accept that.
If you guys know Derek Pibb or Sheila Pepper, tell them we said congratulations. We think you're doing really
Right.
great. If you are one of them, give us a call. 413-961-4263.
Could you imagine
Speaking
a wedding
of
invite for that?
the Pibb Pepper,
Congratulations.
hashtag
Yep.
Pibb
It's
Pepper.
going to be Pibb on one side of the aisle, wedding aisle. As you walk down the aisle, you know how your bride and groom are separated. One side you can get Dr. Peppers, the other side you get Pibbs. And if I get invited, I grab two.
Yeah.
So I'm just double fisting. That's what that means when you have Dr. Pepper and a Mr. Pibb in your hand. Double pepper Pibb.
And at the beginning of the marriage ceremony, they're like, "Thank you all for joining us. We're so excited you guys could be here. If you don't mind, for the couple, for the happy couple, if tonight you could hashtag all your photographs, hashtag PibbPepper2016, and then we can keep it all nice and neat on Instagram."
And I actually thought we should get Pibb, Pepper Pibb, like the show Peppa Pig.
Mhm.
And they wanted to make another one.
That was too confusing.
Right.
They said, "Gotta go
Yep.
Pepper." Speaking of people writing us, should we get to this getting inbox?
Yeah, get an inbox. Let's
Should
load
we
it
look
up.
at should we look at an item just to say that we did it today? Just
Yeah.
one.
Well, I did see someone in chat say they don't really swap anymore, and I want to prove to them we do.
Yeah. Oh,
we
man,
do
we got
swap
all
because we have a
kinds of-
successful swap that we will get to later on. That's a little tease. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. We got all
Successful
kinds
swaps.
of swapping demonstrations.
That's right.
I'm starting to the lights are getting dimmer. It's the expired chocolate.
You're not feeling well? If you need to put
Something
your
like-
head down for a minute, you can just rest.
We'll see.
How did you, when you slept in school, did you take naps on your desk in school and do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure if you want to do that, I'm fine with it. If I were the teacher, I'd be okay with it. Let's jump into the items. So we left off with Decree's drawing from on the fridge for Swap Shop. That's available for swap.
Then we got two. It looks like Xbox games.
These look like they were almost taken. Whoever lived in this home, it was taken by a police raid, and then they just took a photo of the items that were on the person's bed for evidence.
I was thinking it was like maybe a young man whose mom is yelling at him. And he's got it under the blanket with him. It's so dim. And she's like, "Are you in there taking photos of your video games?" And he's under the blanket. He's like, "No, Ma."
Those are games meant to be played. They're platinum hits. I want to hear you need to play the games. Turn it up loud. Enjoy the. I don't want to see the pictures of the games. You better not swap for them. I spent a lot of money on those games. And guess what? They're both rated M for mature. You're young. You shouldn't be playing them. You should be playing T for teen games. But
Yeah.
M, I'm your mom. You're mature enough to play these games.
I'm 19, Ma. I can play rated M games.
Well, until you move out, you're playing T for teen games. These are the only two I'll make an exception for.
When you're living under my roof, you play Dr. Mario, and that's it.
What is this? Counter-Strike and Doom 2. They both involve violent weapons. I just don't want you to get possessed by some demon and Doom.
Did you ever play Doom growing up?
I did. I wasn't an avid player, but I played it once or twice, and we were at a friend's place. I remember I thought it was a little risque, that it was for mature. I thought there was like nudity, just things I shouldn't be seeing.
I think Doom was like one generation past my video game playing days.
But this is Doom 2.
Okay.
I believe.
So that's 2 generations past mine.
Counter-Strike, what more can be said about the cover? You play a serious spy unit that's trying to shut down the bad guys. It's for Xbox, both of them, it looks like.
If you don't have an Xbox, that's okay. You can just read the enclosed booklet about how to play, and then it's almost the same as playing it. I don't have an Xbox. I've got the Sega Genesis system. I've got the Super NES, the GameCube. I've got the Neo Geo.
You're more of
That's what I'm
a
talking
Nintendo
about.
guy.
The ColecoVision.
Right. Would you, Matt, if I swap for these, I have an Xbox. If you'd like to come over and just give the Xbox a whirl, you're more than welcome to come over and play on the X.
Okay.
And then afterwards, we could watch some X games. I got them on YouTube, a playlist I loaded up. Because you can do that on Xbox.
You can load up X Games episodes.
The whole live, we could watch BMX, all your favorite X-themed sports. Let's take a look at the next item real quick. One more item before we get to this getting inboxed. We're teasing you.
This is a pewter bowl. Do you know what pewter is? The actual definition of pewter?
It's I think we might have looked at this before. Maybe we looked at it while you were out. But we can talk about it. What is the definition? It's like an old silver, right?
I want to think it's part silver, part steel or something. It's like a mix of 2 metals.
This is, everybody knows what this bowl is for. It's that classic, they put a quarter for scale. Everyone knows it's that classic bowl you spit in. So after you had a long day at work, you come home, you toss down your keys. The next thing you do, there it is. Try it one more time. There, in the bowl. Then you fill it up, toss it out, start again. It's use the same bowl. It's like recycling.
Did you ever have, when you were a kid growing up at your house, the throw-up pot when somebody was sick?
Yes.
It was a pot you didn't really cook in anymore. You just save it for when someone was sick, and then that was what you'd put next to your bed.
Then someone comes over at the holidays and they said, "Hey, this pot, do you have any extra pots? We need to cook this stuffing."
And he'd say, "Well, we got the throw-up pot, but you don't want to use that."
Oh shoot, I already used that one for the mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah.
That's sick. Gross. Someone will get sick if they hear that.
I was the youngest of 5, and our throw-up pot had been used for like 20 years by the time it was retired.
Wow.
You knew not to cook anything in
It was a good pot.
It was kept under the sink in the back laundry room sink area.
We just used a trash can.
You know what else? Where the throw-up pot was, up above it, way up high,
What?
was where my mom would put the toys that annoyed her so much that she took them away forever.
What was it? Almost like threatening the toys? Like if they like you're such an annoying toy that if I'm gonna put you up here and you better hold on to your dear life because if you fall, you're landing
You're
in
going
the
in the
throw-up
throw-up
bucket. That's a plot for Toy Story 4. We have a meeting with Pixar executives after the show today.
It's called throw-up bucket.
Right.
But this one, why I think about it is good size for that use.
Right.
And it's kind of old. You're not going to cook anything in it. You could use it for that.
Right.
Get on the horn. Let us know what you'd swap Almighty Pig for this pewter bowl.
You can give us a call at 413-961-4263.
All right, let's go to our getting inbox
Yeah,
for the day.
let's take a look at the emails.
This is a segment we call Getting Inboxed.
Getting inboxed.
This inbox email comes from a viewer named VHS number 1.
Wow. We got a lot of getting inbox today, actually.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at VHS number 1's email. It's like the old mailbag gag. Just bring in the mail, but we live in a digital age, so we are saying, let's look at the email. Don't need to bring in an actual mailbag.
We could create a bag if you guys wanted
Print
to.
out the emails, put them in a bag. Would you be up for that? Let us know.
Says, subject line, bird flu memorial drawing. Hey, watching the stream and I was drawing this over the weekend. I'm deciding to send this over now just in case Zach doesn't make it because of the bird flu. All the best, VHS number 1.
That's right. Yesterday I mentioned I might have contracted bird flu from inhaling the Batman and Finch action figures. And here's that's the full drawing there. It was a triangle, it almost looks like.
Can we get down to the lower part of it there before we lose it? Oh, there we go.
At the top,
Here we go.
Matt and I. It's a nice drawing of you, Matt. Me too. I've got my sunglasses on.
I like this. It's like this is my first time seeing this.
Right.
It's kind of a triangular pyramid of the swap cycle.
Right.
You have us, no haunted items.
He did a great job with the haunted item. The ghost is shooting lasers into the cup of tea. It's haunted now. You can't swap for it. And then if it's not haunted, it's a deal. It's the rainbow behind us. I kind of look like David Letterman in this drawing.
You look good, yeah.
Thank
You guys have the same gap. I never really
Yeah.
thought about it that way.
If you ever need me to host this late night talk show, Matt, I'm sorry, but if I'm asked, I'll do it.
I was kind of surprised you got snubbed for Colbert
Right.
to take it over.
I thought, hey, I'd love to be in that theater. Coming out every night, doing the show. That's a great image, though. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
VHS number 1, we thank you, and I'll print that out and I'll put it on my wall.
Yep. Up next, we have some segue to a different little direction that we're going to be spending a little bit of time about today on the show. We invite you to chime in our chat on adultswim.com. But we received some poster submissions because yesterday we mentioned we're going to be filming a romantic comedy, Rom-Com for short, in New York City when we attend next week for Comic-Con.
We're heading to New York. We're going to be shooting shows live there. And we decided, we got all that beautiful scenery around us where all the great classic rom-coms have been shot.
That's right.
We're going to try to shoot one with Zach. I actually picked out a little rom-com ambient music for the posters. We got some great posters of the new rom-com we pitched
just
yesterday.
some ideas. You help us pick the best one. Let's take a look at the first poster here. Wow, this is great.
This one, who is this one from?
This is from Craft Beer
Guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's submitted a few. I love this poster.
Zachless and Seattle.
Revenge
of Love's actually too.
Wow.
And this is the two of us.
Bit of a different direction.
I sort of look like the Crypt Keeper in this one.
I look good. That's what I'm going to be doing at the park. Even the trees are almost that perfect fall color. We're at Central Park. I'm running around in my favorite V-neck. Big smile on my face. Matt, you're just holding on.
Yeah. I need to get a little definition in my arms. Maybe deal with some curls. I'm like Crypt Keeper, pale woman. Crypt Keeper.
But hey, it's great to hang out at the park with you, and we're going to get tan together today, baby.
And craft beer stuff also did another one for us.
I believe we have 3 from him. So let's go ahead
from
and look at the second one when we get the chance. These posters are real great. They're fantastic. I love seeing them. It's not too late to submit your idea, your poster for a romantic comedy. What's your favorite romantic comedy? Photoshop it, put up me or Matt in it, and send it back to us. Let's take a look at this next one.
I'll try a different track for this one.
So this is William Street Swap Shop presents Just Zach in It Does New York. Wow, looks great. I'm ripped, got tats, and a cowboy hat on.
You're the naked cowboy from
Out in Times Square.
I don't understand how this one's doesn't quite say romantic comedy as much as it says.
Well, the girl in the back in the green dress is like, hey, that guy, I think she's that's the girl I'm looking at. Like, I'm looking in her mirror in Times Square. Look at my frog wallet perched on the guitar.
Oh yeah, nice detail. I
Right.
didn't see that.
It's great. I still think my favorite is that first one, but I think Craft Beer Guy has one more we can take a look at.
Yeah.
You're gonna want some of this.
We got the third key art for our rom-com.
Right.
And I think this one's my favorite. If let me see if we can pull that one up. Okay, yeah, here we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Broken shower. Okay, I didn't see this one, but
Oh wow! So this is
Nice.
Broken Shower, an American love story. Simple. It looks like the shower's not working. I'm trying my hardest to fix it. Got a great head of hair and a beautiful flannel shirt. I even got my gold watch on in the back there, trying to turn the faucet on.
I think we actually should consider this concept because it'd be easy to shoot.
Right.
Just a hotel room.
Yeah. And we're just complaining about the shower pressure. We call the hotels. We need to get this shower fixed. I'm not going to do a great Yelp review if we don't get this fixed.
But then you would lose all the gritty texture of the streets, and the next one I think really captured
Right.
that.
This one
well.
is from Christian, who did one poster for us.
Yeah.
It's a black and white, and it's just beautiful. It speaks. These are all great. Just thank you so much for sending these in.
This
but,
is more like a Woody Allen-y sort of thing.
Right. I don't know if that's Jerry Seinfeld or actually Tom Hanks from Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, there's your son Jonah in
right.
the foreground.
Looking at Jonah. He's looking at the fish. Jonah, get away from those fish.
So this is like a Sleepless in Seattle or Zachless in Seattle.
And
Con-
we'll figure
concept.
out who will play my son. But for now, this
Maybe
is
we
me.
could get Haley Joel Osment as a grown man to play your son.
Perfect. Long seafood, and we're just hanging out by the fish. Come meet me. This is a Craigslist poster I would put up.
And then the refrain kicks in when everything starts going better for
Right.
you.
And I'm holding the speakers up.
Yeah. All right, so we should go back to the regular music, but
Right.
we got an even more exciting development
That's right.
for Zachless in Seattle.
Right, our romantic comedy. If you're just now joining us, if you're just now tuning in, we're trying to shoot a romantic comedy while we're in New York. We're going to do our live show on top of that, but we thought let's just make a rom-com and just meet a local actress or somebody who would be willing to play the part of the love interest. And we actually received another email.
We don't have to show you that email, but
Okay.
she called in, she watches the show, and she said, yeah, I would love to audition
Right.
for the role.
Her name is Jamie, and we're going to give her a call right now. Phone number, Jock, go ahead and plug that phone number in when you get the chance.
So this is the Love's Actually casting for the female
Right.
role.
It's going to be an
of-
audition because we can also, not to give it away, but we can also talk to other actresses, potential actresses at talent agencies. But we thought, let's just jump
Yeah.
right into this.
Well, she had the initiative, and she's local, which
Right.
is good. She'll be there in New York. And I think this is going to be probably a really successful experiment. We'll see
Right.
when she picks up.
Hopefully she answers. It already feels like I'm in a romantic comedy waiting on the other end. I'm a
Hi
guy.
there.
I'm a person who likes to text girls before I call them.
Hey,
Hey,
is this Jamie?
Hi, yes, this is.
hi
All
Jamie.
right.
This-
How you guys doing?
sorry, I didn't mean to say. I'm a little embarrassed now, but I just wanted to say I usually text because it's a little bit.
Zach just dialed all your numbers but the last one, and then he took a deep breath. He's just like, just do it, Zach. And then he pressed the last number.
Do it.
Right.
Just do it, Zach.
Jamie, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to answer our phone call. So, I was just asking, like, if you ever want to get coffee or tea sometime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely down. You know, I'm just looking for my big break.
Okay.
I think this rom-com is, gonna put me into the spotlight.
That's right.
And you want to tell us, you have a little acting experience, or maybe give us some of your qualifications leading up to this?
A little bit. Like I mentioned in my email, I played a rather large role in my middle school play.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
That was kind of, my big breakout.
Okay.
Haven't found the right role since then.
Okay.
But,
Hopefully this one can kind of jumpstart your career,
Right.
and get things going.
I think this
Yeah.
would be
Yeah,
great to put on a demo
perfect.
reel, a resume, top notch.
definitely.
So we sent you some scripts from real rom-coms. We're gonna roll through a couple lines if you're comfortable with
Yeah,
that.
my big time Hollywood agent sent them over.
Okay, great. I like this New York backdrop. Can we put that on there? And I think we should do the Annie and Walter scene from Sleepless in Seattle first, if that works for you.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna play the role of Walter. This is he's the wrong guy.
Okay.
So we're gonna get you doing the scene with the wrong guy that you shouldn't be with first, and then
Alright.
we're gonna get you into the one with the right guy, Zach.
These are some sides, what they call it in the business, when you read some sides from a script.
Aside from, and I went ahead and printed out
Very familiar.
I printed out a Bill Pullman mask to add to the. Yeah, let's get tight on that. Yeah. So
Do you want me to read
I'll
the
be-
narrative at the beginning?
I'll be playing the role of Bill Pullman. You can do the stage direction if you want, Zach. Yeah.
Here we go.
So you're going to be Annie. You're starting off with Annie's line here. Are you?
All right.
You got that in front of you?
Annie and Walter. There's champagne in their glasses, but neither of them has drunk a drop.
I don't know what to say about it, Walter. It was a form of temporary insanity, but I had to tell you about it because,
It was a betrayal.
yes, but it wasn't really. It was just,
So what happened?
I told you, nothing.
At the top of the Empire State Building.
I'm not at the top of the Empire State Building. I'm here.
Not really. Look, Annie, I love you. Let's leave that out of it. I don't want to be someone you're settling for. I don't want to be someone anyone settles for. I have a life insurance policy. I'm fully invested in growth stocks. I have a paid subscription to Home Box Office. I have no sexual diseases. I have been steadily employed in a part of the economy that isn't soft. I have expectation in a way of inherited wealth. I dress nicely. I'm a member of the private sector, an independent voter. I don't watch Monday Night Football. The only thing wrong with me is that I am allergic to wheat, strawberries, penicillin, pollen, nuts, and wool. There are plenty of women who see me as the brass ring. If you don't, marriage is hard enough without bringing such low expectations into it, isn't it?
Annie is nodding. She wipes a tear from her face.
Oh, Walter, I don't deserve you.
I think that's what I'm saying.
Slowly, gingerly, Annie slips the engagement ring off her finger and hands it to Walter. No bitterness here, both of them trying to be gentle with each other.
You okay?
Yes.
Wow, that
And
was
scene.
a great scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. Real quick, just to catch up the folks watching on adultswim.com in the chat, they said, who's calling in? This is Jamie. Jamie, you can go ahead and describe yourself.
She's
Yeah, I'm a worker in the chat. My name is John Bonet 2000.
Okay, great. And now you're auditioning, and to me, it kind of sounds like she probably get the part.
seems like it's going real
Wow.
well.
Really great,
Wow.
Jamie. So we got another scene.
You know what I like is she's got an edge.
Right.
It's a little dangerous. I like it.
I was transported to that scene.
Yeah.
Show business. It was great. Sizzling.
We've also got the real Bill Pullman on hold.
Wow.
We're going to get him on a little later.
He's going to say, you did a great job with that role. And I was about to call you Annie, Jamie. So we have another scene from a different romantic comedy,
Yes.
but we thought we should just try out, and this is just important for me as well, Jamie. Do you prefer to go by Jamie or John Bonet 2000?
Jamie's cool.
Okay.
I
so,
think John Bonet is going to be my stage name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
We're gonna
one's just kind of test out my chops, make sure I'm compatible
Yeah.
with you.
You guys
since I'll
got
be the leading
chemistry.
man. Right.
Okay.
So I think you're going to play Dorothy, and I'm going to play Jerry. This is a select scene from one of the classic films, Jerry
Yeah.
Maguire.
My favorite movie of all time, Jerry Maguire.
Matt sent this in my email this morning. He said, Zach, make sure you include this one too, please. I said, I thought we agreed just on Sleepless in Seattle. And he said, just put it in. It's one of my favorite movies.
Favorite, number one.
Never seen it.
Right. Well, hopefully this little brief excerpt for people who haven't seen it will feel like they don't need to see it after this little scene.
So let's get close on Zach here. And let's really ramp up, feel this one. Here's what's going on here. You guys have been really thinking you were the ones for each other, but somehow life is getting in the way and you're just not quite connecting. So you'll be playing the role of Dorothy, Jamie.
All right.
And take it away whenever you're ready.
I think we made a mistake here.
What if it's true? Great at friendship, bad at intimacy? I mean, come on. It's the theme of my Bachelor film.
I know. I watched it. I sort of know it by heart.
I don't like to give up.
Oh, please. My need to make the best of things. Your need to be what? Responsible? If one of us doesn't say something now, we might lose 10 years being polite about it. Why don't we call this next road trip what it is? A nice long break.
What about Ray?
She notes the
There's
only
no
real glimpse of ache in that question. Sorry about that.
There's no question you'll be friends. Of course you'll be friends.
So this break? So this break is a breakup?
Come on, Jerry. You know this isn't easy for me. I mean, on the surface, you'd almost think everything was fine. See, I've got this great guy who loves my kid, and he sure does like me a lot.
Jerry Maguire, a man who speaks for a living, has nothing to say.
I can't live that way. It's not the way I'm built.
Damn, I wanted that to keep going.
Yeah.
We should have printed
What a
out more.
scene.
Scene.
God, I really felt that connection.
I did too. Jamie, this is going to be a great romantic comedy.
Yeah.
20 years from now, they'll be reading the scenes from our film when they have another
Yeah,
audition.
one day when I'm polishing my Oscar.
Right.
Is there any, you want to feel Zach out at all in terms of like what kind of guy he is while you got him on the phone?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What are you into, Zach? I mean, I know a little bit watching the show, but how would you take a lady out on a first date?
Oh, let me tell you. Well, for one, I like green space, but I'm a city guy. I love urban adventures, so I would get a bike or some rollerblades, and we would blade through Central Park in New York City. Stop by the pond, look at the ducks, even talk to them. Hey, come here. Just kind of kiss at them, make friendly noises and gestures just to show you that I'm a good person and that I love animals. And then we'll go grab a bite to eat, maybe a hot dog, because I love hot dogs. And then maybe a Coke. I don't drink alcohol. And then we'll go ice skating after we trade in our roller skates, and we'll talk about how the ice is better than the pavement in Central Park. And then we'll do a tour at NBC, my favorite studio in New York, and we'll look to see if we could find Jimmy Fallon.
Beautiful.
And then at the end of the night, I'd walk you home.
That's great.
However, I love to walk. I once walked 22.5 miles in one day, so I'd walk you wherever you want to go to, however long it would take, and I would get you home safe and sound, and I'd say, you didn't need me, you're a strong, independent woman, but I wanted to walk with you anyways because I was going in that direction. And I'd walk you all the way up to wherever you lived, Astoria, Queens, and then I'd say, all right, I'm going to head back, and I'd walk either back to my hotel, and if my work wasn't paying for it that night, I would just walk to the airport and fly back to Atlanta. And then we'd communicate
That
through
sounds really natural.
phone messaging. If you have a date
Wow.
plan.
Wow. That sounds really magical.
That would be a great date, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have a dog and a cat. I'm a single dad of my pets. I take good
I've got a
care of them.
cat.
They love me. I got my dog, Frosty Paws.
Should we bring them along?
Yeah. Bring your cat on a harness.
Perfect.
Give it a scratch. I know where they like to be scratched.
Perfect.
And Jamie, you're a local, so what kind of secret local place would you take Zach in a movie?
Let's see. There's a little known place. It's called Ellis Island.
Oh.
Real locals only.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Find out where my
Gotta take a
ancestors
boat
came
to
from.
get there.
Okay.
Yeah. You need an ancestor pass to get there.
Right.
So.
Little
But
out
yeah,
of
I can get you in there.
the nice.
Maybe hang out at Battery Park.
Yeah. I would take you to the M&M store. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I love
It's
candy.
a small
Yeah,
local shop.
that'd be great. Get some artisans M&Ms.
Well, I think so. Jamie's done a great job
But yeah.
today,
Right.
and it's been a real pleasure talking to you.
So Jamie, are
If
you
you guys,
Guys, you too.
we got the audition is open. I want to be fair about this.
right?
But right now, Jamie, you got a solid. You are the solid front runner.
I think Jamie went. I think
Yes.
Matt. I know we're both 50-50 on this, but I'm gonna say my vote is for Jamie.
Okay.
Wow.
What if we hear from
Is it-
Alicia Silverstone.
Alicia Silverstone?
I'll tell Alicia, hey, sorry, you got to try it on my next rom-com.
Visiting
I'll make more.
hours are over.
Got a lot of rom-com ideas.
Maybe Alicia Silverstone can be her older friend who's been through the love ringer
Right.
a few times.
Maybe her sister or somebody who gives her advice, or a coworker. But hey, I'm a good catch. That would be the name. Well, if I made the next film after Zachless and Seattle, Great Catch, and it would be a fishing-themed coastal New York story. Because everybody knows you can catch a lot of shrimp off of the bay.
Long Island
Yep.
Sound, just thick with shrimp.
That's right. So Jamie, thank you so much. We'll be in touch about making this happen for real in IRL when we arrive in New York, less than a week away.
Yeah, and will you
Or
do
a
us?
week
Yeah,
away,
thank you, guys.
actually, a week from today.
Can you do us a favor and just keep October 6th penciled in for the shoot?
Right.
I think that might be.
Is that when
I
we're trying
will.
to do it for? The 5th or the 6th? That Wednesday or
Uh,
Thursday?
Oh, right. 5th. Pencil in 5th. Pencil in 6th. Ink 8th. Go back, retrace the 5th in darker pencil.
I was just going to clear the whole week.
Do you have, you probably have a busy schedule though, Jamie, so you let us know what's your best availability and we'll make that work.
Oh, well. Got a lot of auditions.
Okay.
But, you know, you guys are my priority right now.
Okay,
Okay.
fantastic.
We will do everything we can to make this a really great career vehicle for you, and I think there's no
Wow.
question that's what it's
Right.
going to end up being.
You could
Are
go
you
to
prepared
HBO,
for
for
it?
example, home box office, and you could tell them, give me a year's worth of HBO for free, and it'd say, not only are we going to give you that, Jamie, we're going to cast you in the next big HBO Martin Scorsese produced series.
About New
Wow.
York.
It's about New York. There's going to be some romantic scenes in it, but also some dramatic scenes. And we think you got what it takes because we saw you on the swap shop.
And before we lose you, you said that you're from New York. You can do a couple New York lines because we want to really place this thing in the city. Do you want to
Yeah.
give us any one of those? Take a
the
breath,
best
you
thing
can-
My email is I can do you know the old hey, I'm walking here. You know the old New York staple.
Yeah. And maybe just something about the fresh mozzarella or something.
Yeah. Oh, gotta have that Brooklyn mozzarella, baby.
Where's your favorite place to get a slice of pie?
Best in the 5 boroughs. Which one?
Yeah.
Gotta
Uh,
shout them out.
Gotta be Brooklyn, baby.
We'll go to Brooklyn then and grab a slice of pie.
Rom-Com.
We say something about the wada. That's how they get the dough is so good.
Oh yeah, the water is the key.
That's it.
You gotta have that Brooklyn water.
I'm sold.
And then one more thing about where's my water? I ordered it a while ago. Like, you gotta get in a guy's face.
Hey, where's the water? I ordered it 10 minutes ago.
So, are you afraid of heights at all, Jamie? I'm afraid of heights.
A little
New York
bit.
is full of tall
Yeah.
buildings, so we'll go on that adventure together.
Okay, maybe we'll keep it street level.
Yeah.
I do get a little nervous.
Okay. I was kind of wanting to go up to the
Like,
top of the Empire
yeah.
State Building, but
Whew. I guess I can overcome my fears.
You guys could bond. That could be one of your bonding things.
Right.
Is your shared fear of
I'd be like,
heights.
just close your eyes, you'll never know you're up there. And then as you close your eyes, we both kiss.
I think for you, Zach, I would do it.
Oh, wow.
And conquer those fears.
But hey, this is strictly business. This
She
film.
seems to be
But thank
pretty
you so,
affectionate towards you.
Thank you so much.
What do you think, Bill Pullman? We got a hit on our hands?
totes mental.
Sounds like a hit to me. Go for it, man. I love the dramatic arts.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Well, Jamie, it has been a real pleasure. Thank you for calling in and taking time out of your busy day to answer the phone.
Thank you guys.
We really look forward
I'm excited for my big break.
We really look forward to being in business with you.
We'll be in touch and try to get the headshot. I think the audience would enjoy that if you, or if you just want to send us a picture and we'll make it into a headshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the
Sounds
purposes
great.
of the casting call.
Yeah. Got to keep it fair.
Thank you so much, Jamie. We look forward to seeing you in real life.
Thanks, guys. You
Unless
too.
Matt decides to say he wants someone else. I'm just throwing it out there, Matt. If you want to say that.
No, we have a open casting call
Okay.
for a few days. We'll just see what happens.
Okay.
But Jamie, you are strongly in first place.
Right.
At this point.
Wow.
And Jamie, we'll make it worth your while. We can bring up a lot of great items from the shop. We'll bring up a headshot, all sorts of great swag, some secret behind the scenes
Love
stuff.
a headshot.
You're gonna find out what my favorite pizza is in real life. It's gonna be a real hit.
Can't wait.
Well, we'll be in touch and hopefully we'll see you up in the Big Apple
Yeah.
in just a couple week plus 2 days or something.
About 7 days
Cool.
away, 8 days away.
8 days.
Okay, well,
Thanks,
thank you,
guys.
Jamie. Have a great afternoon.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's gonna get that
I
wave.
think it's
after
off
the
to
call.
a great start.
Yeah, I think
But I
so,
want to
too.
say, if you're out there, you're watching, you're saying, hey, I could have nailed those lines.
Right. We got a lot of other sides from films. We can definitely go through them if you'd like and see if we can get this nailed down the perfect actress. And
Yeah.
who knows? Does it have to be an actress? Maybe an actor.
Right. No, nothing's off the table.
But I prefer an actress.
So let us know if you wanna audition. Williams.swap@gmail.com. Send your headshot and a little bio, what you're into,
Right.
and we're gonna cast this baby, and then we're gonna shoot this
It's
baby
gonna
up
be a
in the.
big hit. We're gonna play it in front of theaters. You're gonna see it in front of the next big film you're gonna see in the fall, the new 50 Shades of Grey. This is gonna be the preview of the coming attraction, and you're gonna say, forget this movie. I want to see this new trailer.
51 Shades of Grey.
Yep.
Whoa.
I'm really excited for you, bro. I think
Thank
this
you.
is gonna
Thank you,
be
man.
big for you as well as her.
Hey, this is gonna be a great film, regardless. It's gonna be a great piece of content, and I'm all about trying to achieve that under 30 overachiever on cable facts, and this is how it's gonna get me there. Not only do I host a streaming online show, I created a short film.
Well, I don't know how, but the day
It's wrapped up.
the swap shop time allotted is already up.
Time to close up the doors. We gotta sweep the floors and get out of the shop and open it up for crosswords. They're coming up next.
Get the hair trimmings off the ground,
Yep.
the wood shavings
Still
off
have
the
a lot
ground,
of
push
fur
broom
hair
it all.
on me.
Yeah, from our secret shoot.
Right. And just kind of just rest and go back to our regular day. We thank you for tuning in and invite you to go back to your regular afternoon. Take a break, relax.
And come on back tomorrow and Thursday, and we'll talk a little bit more about the developments of Love's Actually
That's
2,
right.
Zachless and C. Zackle. And then we'll cast it, and we'll move on
We'll
from
make
there.
a big picture. It's going to be huge.
It's been my pleasure being with you once again.
Absolutely. My pleasure as well, Matt. And my pleasure to you.
Until tomorrow,
It's
it's
a
a
deal.
deal.